Once the most famous treasure hunters in the realms, Veradastru has put out a call for assistance in tracking down caches of treasures hidden by the now defunct Cult of the Dragon in the Grey Peak Mountains. Through luck, skill, and the intervention of your faction, you have been chosen to assist her. You were told to meet her in a clearing along the Black Road east of the village of Parnast. Your trip along the Black Road showed signs of a goblin presence, but has otherwise been uneventful. Other travelers you met claim to have seen evidence of giant activity. Rune-covered boulders, huge footprints, and missing livestock. You saw none of that evidence, however. Maybe it was just the overactive imagination of scared farmers and merchants. When you reach the rendezvous point, Veradastru is nowhere to be found. Countless footprints of various sizes and lots of bloodstains mar the ground. A search of the area ultimately turns up the body of your would-be employer, several hours dead from a variety of wounds. What is left of her equipment is scattered around the clearing. A large tome holding her notes is open on the ground near her body. The last several pages have been torn out. As you guys come to her body and examine her body closer, you actually skim through the book and you notice that those pages that are missing were kind of her like handwritten notes that may have led you to these treasure caches. But they're not there. As you examine her body more closely, you find a scroll case, and when you open it and roll it out, you find a scroll of her handwritten notes. Within, she was a very studious woman and kept countless scrolls of all her notes. On her note, on that scroll, you see, and I'm going to read these off to you as we get through these mini missions, because they're what leads you to the next mission, and I unfortunately don't have the image of these notes for you. I apologize for that. I'll probably try to get it for next time. As you read through them, you read the first treasure cache was hidden by the Cult of the Dragon in an abandoned cave at the base of the southernmost mountain in the Grey Peak Range. While it was thought to be the smallest of the caches, it is also not thought to be protected by any traps or magic. The caves and tunnels of the complex, according to my sources, are very structurally sound. Goblins are known to inhabit the area. And you guys make your way towards the mountains she speaks of. And before I continue, let me add you guys to party tracker, party sheet. You can see everybody in the party sheet, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you repeat that?
Yes.
I was saying, can you see everybody in the party sheet?
Yes.
Okay. That was, I don't know who asked me to repeat it. Okay, so you set forth and travel on. You reach the first treasure cache location, a cave in the southernmost foothills of the Grey Peak Mountains. Outside of the opening of this cave, you guys notice various you notice various tracks. I need everybody to roll me a nature check. Yes, you actually can play a Goliath,
Wow.
but you're only allowed to choose from one book. Well, what I mean by that is you can if you're creating a character, you're only allowed to choose from one other book other than the player's handbook.
Oh, that's cool.
It kind of sucks if you're a wizard and you want to have all the spells, but whatever. Everybody, go ahead and roll me intelligence nature check. Bulwark and Pock. You guys notice that the tracks outside are footprints from countless goblins. You also notice two distinct giant footprints from two different giants, along with animal footprints that look like they may belong to a bear of some sorts.
I convey this to the rest of the party.
That's a bit strange, isn't it? Goblins working with giants.
These footsteps are definitely bigger than my footsteps. And I have big feet. We should be cautious for any goblin attacks.
Why is this lagging so bad now? Give me 1 second. I'm having major lag issues on
They're just goblins.
fantasy rounds. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
I can hear you.
I apologize. I was having lag issues on fantasy rounds, so it was taking a little while. If you guys can please arrange yourselves in the little entrance area, however you want, whatever you want your marching order to be. Whoever wants to be in the front, whoever wants to be in the back.
I'm on a horse, by the way.
Who is I?
Landrin is on a draft horse.
Yeah, that your horse really doesn't seem like it wants to go in this cave.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
So,
I didn't know that we were already inside the cave, but since we
well,
are
you're kind of still outside. If you want to set yourself up outside, it's fine.
He's just a draft horse. He's not a fully trained war horse.
Yep.
So
That's fine. Yeah, the grid is a little weird on here. It doesn't quite line up, and I couldn't really get it to line up in certain areas. So I apologize for that. As you guys walk into the cavern, the large cavern is empty of living creatures, although several lanterns around the room provide light. Rubble is piled up 3 feet high in several places throughout the cavern, and 2 tunnels lead out. The tunnel on the south wall is clear, but the tunnel on the east is choked with debris. Dust still rides the zephyrs circulating throughout the cavern, leading you to believe the cave-in to the east was recent. The big hills are piles of debris. Let me see.
Div perception.
It definitely seems like there's something already here, because that's why the lanterns are on.
William, you don't notice anything. You see just the piles of rubble and stuff. Nothing seems out of the ordinary to you.
Can I go up and examine the closest pile of dirt?
Sure.
Alright, I go up and examine it.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Yeah, you
That
can't.
20 was close.
You can't see.
These looks just like piles of dirt. It's
Yep.
me.
Just looks like a pile of dirt to you. Nothing out of the ordinary. Anyone else want to do something?
I'll look as well. You're right.
Okay. Walk up to where you want to look, man. You examine that pile of dirt, and yeah, you don't notice anything around there. So as the three of you walk in, and William seems to be hanging out.
No, I will come in. I just let them go first. But
They're only goblins.
You guys hear the distinctive twinge of bows being fired, and
Oh,
and
shoot, bows.
yep, arrow comes flying at Bulwark for a hit. And upon seeing the bows, you see these four goblins pop out from underneath the dirt piles. An arrow comes flying at Landrin for a miss. And another arrow comes flying at...
Take cover. Goblins are firing from
Hawk.
behind the mountains.
For a miss. And I need everybody to roll me initiative. That was the goblin surprise round. You know, Ari, you got the right amount of perception rolled, but you were checking the wrong mound of dirt.
Okay.
Ari, you're first.
Can I see Goblin 3 or do I need to move?
You can see him. He's like, he just popped out of the dirt, so you can see him. He's all covered in dust and everything.
So I'm going to shoot him with my longbow.
Go for it. That is a miss.
That's my turn.
As you pull back on your longbow, you know, there's still a little bit of dust, a little dust cloud hovering around this goblin, so when you let loose, you think you're aiming at him, but you're really not, and the arrow crashes against the wall in the back.
yeah, I don't appreciate the guy from the back. What's the cover on him?
He doesn't have cover.
Oh, great. So I'll send a scoutful and on his way.
He kind of popped up from the middle of the pile, and he's standing on the pile of rubble.
That'll be it.
Okay.
Alright, well, which one hit me? Goblin 1.
Oh, well, I just
That's
used...
a little far.
It was just a random, so I just grabbed him
I
off
will
the thing.
run to the closest one
Okay.
and attempt to smack him with my Morning Star.
Alrighty. That is a hit. That kills him. You raise your Morning Star up into the air and come down on with an overhand strike, and you smack the goblin straight into on top of his head, almost burying his head into his shoulders.
Aha! And then I run towards the last goblin, the one that hit me.
Okay. Landrin.
I will run towards the goblin in the top right corner.
Yep. Goblin 2.
And attack him with my war pick in a croquet style manner.
Okay. But minimal damage. As you hit the goblin, you think you're swinging with full force, but you realize that you're really not, and you kind of just like clip him among. Well, he's kind of short, so you basically clip him in the chest, and not doing much damage because it wasn't your full strength. Goblin 1, seeing you coming at him, will actually take a attack with his short bow and miss you, and then run behind these big rocks over here, and that's his turn. Goblin 2 drops his short bow and pulls out a rusty looking scimitar and attempts to stab you, Landrin, and misses completely. As he stabs at you with his rusty scimitar, you have a shield, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. As he tries to stab you with his scimitar, you bat the attack away very easily with your shield. Ari, your turn.
I'm gonna shoot Goblin 2.
All right.
Nice, there you go.
Ari, you definitely aim at Goblin number 2, and as you let go of the arrow from your bow, it lands right between his eyes, killing him instantly. Pock.
Okay, I'll send Scuttle Hand down his way. Eat that, sucker!
You cast your chill touch spell, and as your incantation finishes, the skeletal hand wraps around this goblin's throat, choking the life from him. Still going, and we'll go from left to right in order. What do you guys want to do? You notice over here in this this area where there's all these boulders that looks like it's a pathway, it's closed off. It looks like the whole ceiling collapsed.
I want to examine the goblins' dead bodies.
Actually,
No, I'll double tap them to make sure they're dead.
yeah, they're definitely dead. Pock, go ahead and roll me an investigation check since you're the closest to the cave-in area. And as you guys are investigating a little bit, Pock, you notice a giant's feet sticking right out of the edge over like right here where this line is. You notice his feet sticking out from under all the rubble. You can obviously tell he's dead because there's tons and tons of rubble buried on him.
If I can, I will mage hand touching it, and then I will convey the information.
And your mage hand comes up to the giant's feet and tries to tickle him, but there's no reaction from the giant. He's gone. He's not alive anymore. You kind of also figure that this was a trap that was already triggered by this giant, and you kind of feel sorry for him being smushed under all that rubble. And as you're checking the bodies of the goblins, you hear a scurrying sound and some high-pitched squeaking echoes from the south tunnel. You look expecting to see rats or some other vermin swarming towards you. Instead, you see an angry-looking swarm of goblins. These goblins, however, are no larger than mice. Their tiny scimitars and shields seem almost comical at first until you realize just how many of them there are, and then the lanterns all go out simultaneously. So, who has dark vision?
You alright?
Puck.
The paladins do not have dark vision.
Oh, you're
Everybody else does.
You're both paladins?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they ran up to there. And go ahead and roll initiative. As
I'll say out loud.
these little
Rats.
nobody speaks goblin, right?
If you give me 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna have 10 minutes.
I speak Draconic.
Nope. You just hear a lot of guttural growling and well, to you it sounds like squeaking. They're so tiny. But they're not fluffy.
If we just put them all in a bag, we can keep them.
That would be funny. Oh wow. Swarm of goblins goes first. You want to be in this square or that square, Landrin?
I'll be in front of Puck.
This square?
Yeah.
Okay. This swarm of goblins comes running up to there, and with their tiny little scimitars, they attempt to scratch at you as they begin to crawl all over you now.
Ah! What in the nine hells are these?
I can't really put the token on top of you, but they're literally crawling on top of you. And Pock, it is your turn.
I will move back. They seem cute, but nah, I think they're spiky.
They are not cute. They are stabbing me. Or slicing me.
Did you not hear what I said? And I will send a skeletal hand down their way.
I'll just start flailing around, trying to knock them off of me. Scraping them off with my sharp side of my pick.
Okay. Roll the attack on them. Actually, you have to roll with disadvantage because it's dark. Unless somebody decided to cast light before the combat started.
I don't have it.
Yeah, and you're a ranger. I know you don't have light. Oh, nobody has light?
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to roll attack. Oh, I definitely was.
Just keep the damage.
Alright. I'll say, get these things off of me, what are they? And then I'll pass my turn.
Pock doesn't have dancing lights or anything? Wow.
Yeah. You know you can use a torch to do fire damage? You will do 1 fire damage.
Can I shoot them or do I need to go in melee?
No, you can shoot them. You have dark vision, and you're a ranger. I'm gonna say you're pretty well trained with that bow. You manage to shoot them, and as your arrow flies at the goblins, you manage to skewer a few of them on the arrow and knock them off of Landrin. Bulwark, your turn.
I'm gonna raise my morning star, run straight for Landrin in the darkness, and just start swinging and hope I don't hit Landrin.
Okay.
I'm screaming seeing this big fella run at me.
For justice!
Actually, you can't see him. It's pitch black in here.
I assume I'd go to the sound direction. And just start swinging around.
As you swing around, it's a little too dark for you, and you end up swinging and completely you feel nothing hitting against your morning star. And actually, remember these goblins are on the same square as Landrin, so I'm gonna have to say you moved up to there exactly, right next to Landrin. And the goblins continue to stab at you, Landrin, with their tiny little scimitars as they're crawling all over you, and you manage this time to somehow block all these scimitars with your hands, kind of pushing and shoving them as they come at you one at a time. Pock, it is your turn.
I will move away because they have cover. And I will shoot down a skeletal hand.
This time you begin your incantation as you normally do, but you're not well versed in it yet, and you manage to botch your incantation. Landrin, it is your turn.
What? Oh, I need a disadvantage noise, but I'll swing at them and I'll try to scrape them off me once more. And with that, I won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, it's a little dark, and you think you're scraping them off of you, but you're actually waving your hammer, your war pick in midair, not hitting anything. Ari, your turn.
I'll shoot them again.
All right. You have great aim, and your arrow flies and ends up skewering a few of them that are on Landrin.
I will continue to. Man, I wish I had a flail because that would be even funnier. But now I have a morning star, so I'll just continue to start swinging my morning star.
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry, that should have been a disadvantage, but I missed it anyways.
The tiny goblins, again, Landrin. Actually, Landrin, this time they jump off of you, and all of them jump onto Bulwark with their tiny scimitars, trying to stab in at him.
Stabbing a large beast with their silly knives.
And their silly knives land a hit.
It's not.
That's a good one. Pocket, is your turn. This time they're all swarming over Landrin, crawling all over the place. Landrin's a little scared. They may get into places they shouldn't get into.
Feel my necromantic touch.
And yeah, your skeletal hand comes up, and it starts batting each of the little goblins away off of Bulwark, and they start dying one by one as they fly off of him.
I will light up a torch.
Excellent. You notice that they came from this hallway down to the south. What do you guys want to do? Actually, go ahead and give you guys a short rest really quick, because I see a couple of you took some damage. So if you want to use any hit dice now.
Can I examine the corpses?
Sure.
The tiny little corpses?
The tiny little corpses have absolutely nothing on them. Go ahead and actually roll me an Arcana check as you're examining the tiny little goblins. Your lack of knowledge in the magical arts reveals absolutely nothing to you.
I take one of the scimitars and kind of pick my teeth with it.
You taste a little bit of rusted metal as you're picking your teeth.
Tastes like mom.
I've never seen such tiny goblins.
Pock, you want to do a Arcana check on these goblins? Pock, you notice that these after examining these goblins' bodies, with your knowledge in the magical arts, you could tell that this was done by a very strong form of shrinking magic. And as you're examining the goblin corpses, they begin to grow back to their normal size, and you deduce that this is a very temporary strong magic.
Ooh, I am impressed, and tell so, and the voice I'm having right now.
So, what else do you guys want to do? Start making your way forward?
I want to go inspect that giant's body.
You really can't get to the body. It's under tons and tons of rubble.
Ah,
Can I take one of its toes?
what a weirdo.
Yeah, you could take one of its toes.
All right.
Actually, roll me a survival check to see if you could take one of its toes. Yeah,
I bash one of the toes of my morning star.
I'll give it to you. You bash it hard enough to knock the toe off. It does look mighty deformed. You didn't properly knock it off, so it's half of a giant's toe.
Nice.
I will tell to Bulwark, oh yeah, I see you barbarian kind, you like trophies.
Not a barbarian. I come from the city, actually.
Well, your face
It's very
tattoo-
offensive to assume that I come from a mountain
If you look
because
yourself in the
I'm actually
mirror,
from Neverwinter.
is that urban tattoos on your face?
I don't know. I was too young to know
Oh,
when I got
my
them.
apologies.
It's fine. I don't go into parties and just say, "Hey, you're from here," when I'm not. That's not justice. And then I start walking down the hall alone.
Well, apparently the Goliath has his feelings hurt.
Landrin, you could see your only light source walking away. Unless you've lit a torch.
No, I'm the one that lit the torch.
Oh, you're the one that lit a torch. So, Bulwark, you now have your light source walking behind you.
That's fine. I'm walking into darkness as my soul is enraptured. I say a little prayer to my god tier.
You guys gonna keep walking into the...
Oh, you worship the same god as me?
I peek out behind the corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Thorm is a mighty powerful god.
Tier?
Same thing.
They're brothers. So you guys gonna walk into the hall?
I think we are. I'll lead the way, even though I don't have a torch. I still got my shield out.
Oh, I'll walk beside you, Goliath.
See, that's what party members do. They walk beside you.
I guess I'll walk behind you now, meat shield.
This is gonna cause some lag as I reveal these things. I guess they're like super high quality maps. Yeah, walking down that way, you guys don't notice anything. It's just an ordinary hallway. There's no traps or anything down this way.
We should probably let the ranger lead who can see in the dark.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I will protect you. I will be your bulwark.
There you go.
Something told me that was coming.
I will guard the squishy wizard. Whose face seems oddly familiar.
Ari, you can see the rest of this room over here. Wow, these maps are pretty fucking high def.
They're just scanned very well.
Yeah, because it's the first time I've ever been caused lag when I'm clearing the fog of war.
Fantasy Ground is memory hug.
Well, should I have 16 gigs of memory? Shouldn't be that big of an issue. The next computer I get's gonna have 32 gigs of memory. So it should definitely not be an issue. I'm gonna speed this along and say you guys actually walk into that room. So if you guys want to set yourselves up, like kind of towards the center of that room. And this cavern, like the last, is lit with lanterns throughout. To the north, at the far end of the corridor, you see a small creature dressed in ratty furs wielding a club. He stands in front of a stone chest that is even with his eyes. His back is to you, and you catch the sound of angry rumbling coming from his direction, but it is too faint to hear clearly. Then a yappy growl to your left alerts the creature, and it turns. It has the countenance of a terrible hill giant, but the stature of a goblin. It shrieks in fury. Slayer mighty, the giant will tear you apart and feed you to Blood Drinker. He charges towards you.
So he's speaking common?
Yep. And go ahead and roll me initiative.
Hey, I understand the hill giant. I guess we have a language in common.
Do all giants not speak the same? I thought they just spoke giant.
Now he speaks giant and giant and goblin, but I'm going to say he also speaks broken common. So it's common that you can understand, but it's kind of like jumbled, like someone that doesn't speak the language properly. And
Maybe mixed with some giant in it.
yep, Ari, you're first.
I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow.
Okay. You're shooting it with your longbow, because I think you have 15 passive perception, and you notice over in this corner right here, by this rubble, there's a tiny creature. With your eyes, it kind of looks like a brown bear, but the size of a small rat.
Okay.
I'll look over at my companion and say, do you wish to reason with him or kill him?
Well, I just shot it, so it might attack us now.
I'll
You
prefer
still won't
reason,
talk.
but
He just said something would drink our blood.
He's a giant. Isn't that what they say?
He actually said he would feed you to Blood Drinker.
Oh, shit.
Which is probably his weapon.
And you see you guys also notice now that Ari saw it. Ari kind of points it out to you. You notice the tiny brown bear in the corner. It's like growling and snarling and but yet cowering at the same time, like it's scared. And Landrin, it is your turn, sir.
I will say, I do not wish to attack you, but I'll step forward, and if he attacks any of my friends or me, I will use my action to counterattack him.
Okay. He basically looks at you and in his shrill little half common, half giant says, "I will devour your entrails."
I will still wait for him to act.
Okay, and that's the end of your turn. He runs over towards you and he takes a swing at you with his oh, that's interesting. He does get multi-attack.
Does
Yeah.
he get multi-attack?
Yeah, that's hilarious. He swings at you twice with his tiny little club. And wow.
Oh shit. Oh, okay, I'm alright. Can I take my action now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'll say I gave you a chance, little giant.
He responds, "Your brain will make a great soup." Yep, you rolled the damage,
Goat
not the
brains do
attack.
make good soup.
Oh no, you rolled the attack. Never mind. Yeah, you hit true with your war pick and weaken him pretty badly. Pock, it is your turn now.
No reasoning with you, little. This is PG-13, so I won't say what I meant. what I'm thinking.
PG-13, not at my table.
Little bastard. And I send a skeletal hand his way.
That's a hit. Your skeletal hand from Chill Touch grasps onto his leg, and you see the green necrotic energy go up his leg and hurts him pretty bad. Bulwark, your turn. Bulwark.
Alright, well, it's still dark, but Landrin has the torch.
Well, no.
so I can-
There's lights actually in this room that are lit up.
Ah. A well-lit area.
Yep.
Perfect for justice.
I'm assuming Bulwark is Batman in a past life.
My parents did die,
That
and I was raised in an orphanage.
nice.
Not by a nice little servant?
Yeah.
Butler? Whatever.
Yep. Yeah, you hit him with your Morning Star, and you kind of like he tries to block, but he can't, and you push him back a couple of feet as your Morning Star plants itself into him, or the spikes from your Morning Star plant themselves into him. Ari, your turn.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Sure. That is a
That's
miss.
my turn.
Damn it, I was hoping you were gonna kill it. I'll hit it with the back of, or I'll try to hit it with the back of my pickaxe, the blunt side.
For tier, for Thorn.
Are you doing a non-lethal or lethal?
Non-lethal.
Okay.
We may have questions for it. I'll
As
put it
you
down.
as you hit him across the head with your blunt side, he falls to the floor unconscious, and you notice the bear in the corner stops growling.
Does he seem happy now, or
He still seems scared of you guys.
I mean, okay.
I will run to the bear.
Okay.
Little
Okay.
bear. I don't speak bear. I will convey with my actions that we have saved him.
You see you notice the bear, what are you investigating, Pock?
What I'm next to, the little creep.
With that investigation check, you don't find anything. You notice that the brown bear, as you approach it, bulwark, or well, it's a black bear actually, seems to have fallen victim to the same magic that the goblins fell victim to. As you yeah,
the magic of youth.
as you approach the bear, it begins to convulse and starts to seems as though it's dying. It's in the middle of its death throes.
I will lay on hands. I'll give it 1 hit point.
Your lay on hands, as you touch it and the radiant magical energy comes into the bear, it seems to have little to no effect on it, and it continues in its death throes. We're going to go from left to right and give everybody a chance to do something. It dies after 2 rounds. Anyone else want to try to save the bear?
Yuri would try and do a medicine check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a medicine check. That's not good enough. You can't really seem to tell what's wrong with the bears. It's still convulsing and a little bit of blood is coming from its mouth. Anyone else?
Puck will have a go at it.
Puck, since you're a mage and you did see this this magic before, go ahead and give me an Arcana check. That's just enough. Puck, you seem to know some kind of mixture to help this creature, and you find the mushrooms needed within the cave, and you mix it up with some water, and you give it to the bear to stabilize him. And it seems as though that this magic is permanent on this bear. And what was ailing him may have been his insides trying to regrow back to their normal size.
I will convey this information to the rest of the party.
The bear seems kind of happy with you, William.
I'll pet it. I will go cut a piece of the little bastard, and I'll feed him.
The little bastard's still alive. You wanna?
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
I will do that.
I do have a giant's toe that's crushed up with my morning star. I take out my giant's toe.
Yeah, and you know
put
what?
it from the bear.
Because this adventure doesn't do a good job at explaining this. You guys each have a chance to tame this bear, if you'd like.
Yuri will try.
Anybody
will definitely try.
Anybody that's going to try, roll me a wisdom animal handling check.
I will just assist somebody. I don't think bear has flyby.
Everybody already rolled their check. So
That's okay then.
So you're gonna pass on that. Landrin, you rolled the highest. Ari, you actually succeeded, but Landrin rolled 2 points higher than you. He gets
Okay.
Landrin, you get Blood Drinker the Bear Story Award.
Ooh.
What this does is
Blood drinker.
I'm going to read it off to you. Blood Drinker the Bear, through care and patience, you now have a bear pet. She is, however, the size of a small house cat. She cannot attack, defend, distract, aid, or otherwise play any role in combat. She can be taught to do simple tricks if treated well, and if you spend 20 downtime days to train her. I'll give you the option if you want to keep that or pass it on to Ari.
I would love a pet bear.
Okay.
I am a lover of animals.
So you
Not,
Yep.
not specifically.
you have that story award, sir. She is your pet. Anytime you wish to train her to do tricks, you have to spend 20 downtime days. You can go ahead and put a Blood Drinker the bear in your inventory, and then when you do the log for this mission, add that story award to your log. As you guys were helping the bear, the cursed hill giant wakes up. Was anybody tying him up?
Did we heal the giant?
No, he just got knocked unconscious.
Yeah, he woke back up, so he's back at 1 hit point. Were you tying him up? Was anybody tying him up?
I would like to tie him up, but I was running to the bear's aid first.
There was a couple of people that stayed back and didn't go to help the bear. Or well, there was one person that stayed back.
Oh yeah, Puck. Yeah, because Puck was interested. Yeah, he would have done. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Let's not cheat. I'll do an intelligence check. No, wisdom check.
On what?
See if my character would have
Probably
been
if we
smart
gonna let
enough.
him live or not.
I mean, if none of you tied him up,
Yeah, he was smart enough.
okay, then you tied him up. He's sitting there and he's kind of screaming at you guys. Slayer Mighty will eat you.
So what are you doing here, little giant?
Slayer Mighty will consume you.
I don't know what else to ask it. I can speak giant.
Ask him where he got little blood drinker here.
Where'd you get little blood drinker?
He looks up at you and he says to you, let me think of something. Oh, he looks up at you and he goes, I will tear out your tongue. And you notice as the word tongue comes out of his mouth, he begins to convulse and shake. And you notice one of his legs begins to extend and grow bigger.
I will swing my morning star at him.
Go ahead.
Freaked out that he's growing bigger.
Go ahead and roll the attack against him.
Is he restrained because he's in ropes?
Yep. So you roll with advantage. That's a hit.
I hit my morning star on the side of his head and try to knock his head off.
You end up killing him with that.
I turn back to my party and say he wasn't interested in talking.
I'll tell you this: if you had said it was non-lethal, he was actually going to grow to his full size, and the next time he woke up, he was going to try to kill you.
Yeah, probably a smart decision.
So hey, there's a chest here.
You don't have to stand on top of Ori.
Is he standing at the... As you go to investigate the chest, the stone chest is carved directly into the floor of the chamber. A heavy stone lid weighs several hundred pounds, rests against the wall next to the chest. Runes are carved into the chest, the lid, and the floor in front of the chest. As you open it up, the chest is empty, but you do find a crumbled note at the bottom. It reads in common, "Stupid runt giants of the hills. You are too slow and dim-witted to challenge us. The treasure is ours. You are probably feeling small now, aren't you? If you think you are going to prevail, you are mistaken. By the way, prevail means win, idiots. Clan true Nimbus of the Clouds.
I wonder what that's about.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, everybody.
Bulwark's not used to thinking so much.
Yeah.
Actually, with a -1, Bulwark actually handed the note off to somebody with a higher intelligence that could read.
I can read. I just.
If I'm not mistaken, according to the rules of D&D, if you have a -1 intelligence, that means your character does not know how to read. That's just if I remember correctly, because I know that's the reason you're not allowed to cast scrolls with a negative intelligence. Ari and Puck, you both noticed the runes around the chest were actually part of the spell that made everything shrink. Though the magic has left them at this point. And
Why don't you guys step away from the chest?
and as you guys look around, you notice that the tiny giant had on his belt pouch a potion of healing. You guys also find among the goblins you slayed in the first room, as you continue investigating the area a little better, you also find 2 vials of alchemist fire, as well as one of the as well as a necklace of copper charms that was hanging off the neck of the tiny giant. You value this necklace at about 200 gold.
Ladrin, can you come myself, please?
What do you need?
I will fondle the chest.
Alright, so that, my friends, is the end of mission 1. I will, since there's really no magic items in these adventures, because they're all short missions, I'll say each person can have a potion of healing as they come, because I know that's what they give you at the end of each of them.
Thanks.
So whoever wants this first potion right now, roll a d20. And also, you guys start your way off to the next clue on what was this lady's name again? On Verada's notes. The second cache, my sources confirm that one cache was buried beneath a unique structure, a pyramid of stone resting on a flat field of stone in the middle section of the Great Peaks, directly between the 2 highest mountains of that section of range. The area was once rent with volcanic activity, making the flat stone field difficult to navigate. My sources could not tell me who or what built the boulder pyramid. Nobody else wants the potion of healing?
No, he used one already. I'll let him have it.
Nobody used a potion of healing yet.
I think Bulwark did.
Yeah, I used one before the short rest.
Oh, how'd you get a potion of healing?
The DM initiate questing.
Ah, gotcha. So, alright, you can go ahead and have that one then. So I'm assuming you're walking around with the boots of Winterland, aren't you?
No.
Oh, you gave that to somebody else?
I just got the splint and 100 gold pieces.
Oh. So since this is the end of mission 1, and as you guys are making your way towards the next area, you get a long rest. You can go ahead and take that up, pushing a healing out the party's inventory. Who wants one of the 2 alchemist flasks? Alchemist fire.
I'll take one of them. I can throw pretty far.
Anybody else?
I mean, if no one else wants it, I'll take the other one, but I already took the potion of healing.
Did you put it in your inventory already? I guess nobody else wants it. You can go ahead and take it out of the party sheet.
All right, I will.
Did you put potion of healing in your inventory already?
No, I didn't.
Take the one out of the party sheet too, and then I'll just sell the necklace.
All right.
And also, because each mission basically counts as a separate adventure, I will give you guys a chance to buy any gear you want between adventures.
Did we perhaps level up then? Or can you not do that on this?
You have not leveled up. You only received... You received 100 experience each. You also got, out of that, you also got 5 downtime days each.
There's 50 more to go.
And yeah, go ahead and fill out your log sheet for, oh well, unless you guys want to do it at the end and fill out the log sheet. Did I not give you guys a long rest?
You did short.
I'm sorry. You guys want to fill out your log sheets now, or want to wait till the end of the adventure to do it?
I'll wait until the end.
Okay.
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Alright.
If you want to break a gem,
No. I'm good. Just wasn't sure if you guys wanted to do that. You know what? Since this is really, really terrible at lag at masking things, I'm not going to mask any of the maps. We'll just pretend you guys can't see things until you walk into the room. Please, no metagaming. So, you guys head over to the location that's pointed out by the second clue or second note in Veranda's log. In the distance, at the base of 2 massive Grey Peak mountains in the central range, you see a large pyramid comprised totally of boulders. The structure is at least 60 feet high, and from this distance it looks as though there might be an opening at the top. Between you and the base of the boulder pyramid is a solid stone field. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm putting you guys on the map. Is a between you and the base of the boulder pyramid is a solid stone field. The field is flat and smooth with slight upward incline, but in places the stone is rent with deep gouges, so deep that it is impossible to tell how deep the gouges go. Even the widest gouge is less than 3 feet wide and easy to cross if care is used. So you guys all come in that area, and the pyramid is the little dotted line area over here.
I assume we're back in a. Are we outside or inside?
You're outside, and it's actually daytime.
So, would I be on horseback or would I be off a horse?
Oh, you're on horseback.
Oh.
Actually, no, you're not on horseback. You kind of left your horse behind, seeing all these like huge cracks in the ground. You got a little,
okay.
You got a little worried with its foot maybe getting stuck and
yeah,
and bad things happening.
Dangerous terrain. I'll leave Blood Drinker with my horse.
Well, Blood Drinker is big enough that you can carry, or small enough that you can carry him in your arms. But if you want to leave him with the horse, that's fine.
But what if I fall in a hole and squish him?
Okay, okay. So if you want to go ahead and leave him behind, that's fine.
Just for this dangerous portion.
Yep. So what do you guys want to do?
What did the note say specifically?
That the treasure was within the pyramid itself. You guys are at the base of the pyramid.
I'll just take a leap over these cracks. I'm not worried about it. They're not that.
Go ahead.
They're not that wide, are they?
No, they're like 3 feet. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatic. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say that you can leap about 3 feet, and I'm honestly not gonna make you roll any checks for that. If you are walking, though, I'll make you roll a check. So where are you moving up to?
I'll jump over here and make those goblins got to jump on us last time because we didn't check behind these boulders. So I'll just step behind these boulders and make sure nothing's that will have advantage on us.
You don't.
Surprise.
Oh, excuse me.
Is there like a door?
No, there is no door at the base of the pyramid. Looks as though you may have to climb it. But you guys are pretty far away. You might have to walk a little closer.
What are you guys waiting on?
I'm courageously watching your back.
Pock and... Actually, you know what? Honestly, the thing says they're about 3 feet wide. I don't really see a reason to make you guys make any kind of check when crossing the little gouges.
I should be able to jump.
Yeah.
16 foot.
Yeah, I'm not making you make any checks for that. That's just stupid. And I probably shouldn't say that since I'm streaming, but whatever.
Now, if you jump across, then the ground gives way. There you go.
Yeah, the adventure wants me to make you make a DC 5 acrobatics check, which I'm assuming everybody can pass a DC 5 acrobatics check, except maybe the person that has -1 initiative.
That would be me.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense if the widest gouge is only 3 feet wide. Like, you could easily see that and step over it, because your perception is not that low. So, I'm not doing it. As you two come to this area, you actually... What's your perception, Landrin? Actually, Landrin, as you're coming over this area, you notice kind of in the gouges, you kind of hear like a low growling noise. And as you step closer towards the pyramid, you see 4 giant badgers begin to crawl their way up the gouges.
Guys, watch out. There's a badger.
Go ahead and everybody roll initiative as these badgers start running towards you guys, looking menacingly as though they're about to attack. Missing bulwark.
Uh-huh.
Roll initiative.
Oh, sorry.
And Pock is first.
Yeah, I'll step back.
Okay.
You know what? I'll read in action if 2 adjacent foes. Once 2 foes are adjacent, I will hurl acid at them, acid bubble.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot Badger 1.
Go for it. Your aim is true and your arrow sinks deep. Not as deep as you'd like, but it sinks deep into Badger 1.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
Bulwark, your turn.
I mean, I feel bad for attacking. Oh, it said Fantasy Grounds just stopped. I was getting some lag. I have to re-enter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack the closest one to me.
Yeah, they're all pretty close to you.
Go the one to my southeast. I'm logging in now.
Okay. I think I may have to re-add you to the map. I'm not sure.
You can't be justice if you come from underground. Except dwarves and gnomes.
Yeah, I was about
Sometimes.
to say.
No, never mind. That's a bad analogy.
Yeah.
Can you still control that token?
We shall see. Yes.
Okay. Can you still target things with that token?
I'll probably go after this one that's been hit.
Okay. Oh, you killed poor Badger 1.
Yeah, I'm not doing it non-lethal. I'm just hitting it straight on its head, crushing it in, and then kind of smiling at Landrin with like a thumbs up.
Yeah, you smash his brains in with your Morningstar. Giant Badger 2 will actually run up to Ari. And he makes one bite attack at you, and misses, and then tries to claw you with his claws for a hit. Giant Badger 3 will come up to you, Landrin, and he will do the same thing. He's going to try and bite at your legs for a hit.
Oh, nice hit.
And then claw at you for a miss. Badger 4, seeing you run up to him,
Does he not have to take a swing with his claws?
He did. Badger 3, he missed.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, he missed. Badger 4 sees you coming at him and takes a bite at you See, I do have to re-add you. For a hit. Oh no, it's just laggy. He bites you in the legs, and then swipes his claws at you, and misses with his claws. Landrin, your turn.
I'll play whack-a-mole with the badgers.
Go for it.
Great.
Oh, your war pick completely misses him as you try to attack.
That's what I get for being stylish.
Pocket is your turn.
I will try to assist the closest one, my closest ally, sending a skeletal hand toward it.
Okay. That's it. Ari, it is your turn.
I'm gonna drop my longbow and take out a short sword
Okay.
and attack.
Okay. That's it. Yeah, you stab your short sword into the badger's side, wounding it grievously.
Ow, did you skip me?
Yeah, this badger is actually going to attempt to bite at you, and then also claw at you.
Did you skip me?
Did I? I might have, yeah. I'm sorry.
Alright, cool. I'm just hitting the one next to me.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I apologize for that.
No worries.
He made his first attack with his second attack with his claws. Ari, he misses as well. Badger 3 sitting in front of you, Landrin, is going to bite at you for another hit. And he's going to knock you down to the ground, and then he's going to run over towards you, Bulwark, and try to swipe at you with his claws for a miss. And Badger 4 is going to attempt to bite you and then claw you, and both of those miss. Landrin, I have it set to auto death save.
That's right.
You succeed. Puck.
Assisting again with the skeletal hand.
Okay. You kill that badger. Ari, it is your turn.
I'm gonna put away my sword and picking up my longbow and shoot.
You only have one free action. Your free action is putting away the sword.
Okay, then I'll go up and attack.
Okay. I mean, you could drop the sword and pick up the bow as your free action.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay. That is a miss. Bulwark.
Alright, well, I got all of these on me. I wish I could come over and lay on hands my other paladin friend, but he appears to be okay. He doesn't look like he's coughing up blood yet. Just coughing, yeah, on the floor.
That's a
Let me
hit.
see if I can make quick work of this badger.
You do. You bash that badger's brains into the ground.
I say a little prayer tear. And then I go and protect by standing over Landrin.
Okay. This badger is still going to attempt to bite you. Will hit. And claw at you. Will miss. Landrin. Succeed another death save. Puck.
I'm going for the last one.
Okay.
My skeletal hand.
Yep, that's a hit.
I'm gonna shoot 3.
Yeah. Yeah, your arrow bites deep into 3, but still not as deep as you'd hope it would. Bulwark.
Oh, you got another death save. You're okay. I'm gonna try to take out before he can attack me again. Silly badgers.
You have bashed this one's brain into the floor as well.
Yep, that's what I do.
And Landrin makes another death save and he fails.
I guess I have to wait, but I'm just gonna go and give him a lay on hands point if no one else stabilizes him.
Pock.
Active perception.
You don't notice anything else. There's nothing else in this area. Nope, Bulwark.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a. I'm gonna use a lay on hand point.
Okay.
Oh, I created an action for it, but it didn't stay. Alright. I'm just giving you 1 point.
He's
All
back
right,
up. I fixed it. I got it. So then that clears initiative. And you guys, I'm assuming, are going to decide to take a short rest.
I'll say to Bulwark, thank you, friend. Thorm teaches us to have courage in the face of death and value self-sacrifice.
You know what? I'm going to give you inspiration for that.
That's what I was self-sacrificing you so I could destroy the evil badgers.
Who was the one that said the Storm thing?
Oh, that was Landrin.
Landrin, you're getting inspiration for that. That's a good roleplay. You guys using any hit dice? Alright, so you guys make your way over to the pyramid. The pyramid, upon closer inspection, is indeed compromised of gigantic boulders that have been rolled down the mountainside over the centuries. Whatever stacked them like this must have been very strong or used powerful magic. The boulders on the bottom appear to have been fused together in some way, while the ones further up are simply stacked carefully and held together with mortar. Many of the boulders are etched with runes. What do you guys want to do? As you guys are looking up, you kind of notice that there's seems to be an opening all the way at the top of the pyramid, or towards the top of the pyramid. Actually, no, it's all the way at the top of the pyramid.
I guess we're gonna climb up. I don't see another way to get up or to get in here.
Nope. The only way is to climb. Everybody climbing. Everybody, give me an strength athletics check as you begin to climb your way up. Ari, you make it up about 5 feet, but you kind of lose your grip on one of the boulders and slip back down to the bottom. You take no damage. Bulwark, you obviously didn't see where Ari slipped, and you too slip, as does Landrin.
It's quite difficult to climb here.
And I'll roll Pox Athletics. He slips as well. Alright. We're gonna start from left to right. Bulwark, give me another athletics check. I rolled your athletics for you, Pock. Bulwark, you actually find your footing and make it up 30 feet of the 60-foot pyramid. Would you like to throw a rope down and help your allies climb?
I believe in my explorer's kit I do have a rope, a hempen 50-foot rope. I'm 30 feet up, so yes, I will attach a rope and place it on the edge so then they can climb up.
Okay. Everybody can now make the check with advantage. Pock, go ahead and make your next athletics check with advantage. You begin climbing up, and it at first seems as though you may slip, but you manage to catch your footing and make your way up 30 feet. Ari, your turn to make the athletics check with advantage. I'm actually going to give that one to you, just to save time. You also make it up, as do you, Landrin. As you guys reach this ledge at the 30-foot mark, as you struggle for handholds and footholds upon the strange pyramid, a deep rumbling voice next to your ears says, "Hey, watch it there. That's a little personal, don't you think?" What looked like a crack in the rock widens into a great eye, staring at you beneath a furrowed, stony brow.
Oh, I'm sorry, my friend. I did not recognize you.
And go ahead and now you guys give me a charisma saving throw, everybody. Ari, seeing this this eye staring you right in the face, where you kind of frightens you a little bit, and you jump back, and right as you're about to fall, a great stone hand grabs you and pulls you back up to your to the ledge. You see another two more of these creatures unfurl from the stone. And they introduce themselves as Gurk, Hooft, and Pert. Wish they'd have given them names. And they tell you, "We are a family of Galabdur, who were placed here about a year ago. Some humans, with the help of a dragon, built this pyramid and placed several wooden chests inside. They continue on. More recently, several giants have been in the area fighting with each other and seeking treasure. We have been rolling around this area for decades, and they have never and we have never seen the giants behaving in this way, or out in such large numbers. We were happy to be selected to build such a great structure. Our parents and aunts and uncles spent decades as part of a wall down in Dragonspear Castle. The things they have seen. One of them, the one named Pert, you notice that he's kind of like, looks a little uncomfortable, and he's kind of like trying to wiggle around, but he can't because of the way the other boulders are placed.
Do you need any help, little boulder man?
Go ahead and roll me in a nature check. You can't really tell if anything's wrong with him. Anybody else want to try? Pock, as you investigate Pert, you notice you notice a few stone-burrowing beetles infesting one of his lower extremities. And because of the position he's in, he can't really get rid of those on his own. You are able to however, kind of scurry the beetles away and chase them off. He seems to you to be a little happier for that, and he looks to you and he looks to you in his very excellent mood and tells you, "A giant climbed up here not too long ago. He shouted, 'Sleet, giant king,' and then bellowed in pain. Only silence followed." And Pock, you get the Friend of Pert story award. I'll tell you at the end what that actually does. Everybody, go ahead, starting again from left to right. Give me another athletics check as you continue on your way towards the top of the pyramid.
Still with advantage?
Nope. Unless Bulwark gathers up his rope and takes it with him.
If you don't mind, Brox, if I can stay here a moment while I climb up and attach another rope.
Would you like to use mine, friend?
Oh yeah, I can grab your rope and take it up.
Well, no, you can gather your rope up and take it with you. And you very easily make it up the next 30 feet. You go ahead and attach your rope again and throw it down. Everybody go ahead and makes the Actually, I'm gonna say this time it's a little easier, so you guys now that that Bulwark has attached the rope, all make it up that 30 feet, and this is just to kind of save time. The top of the pyramid is not capped. Instead, 4 boulders frame a large opening between them. That opening at the moment is plugged with the body of a giant. Its thick hide and hairless body makes you think it is a stone giant, but it is difficult to tell. You can only see its enormous legs and backside. The rest is facing down into the top of the pyramid. Each of your for each of the 4 boulders at the top contain a series of runes. The runes glow with an obvious magical light.
Watch out, friends. Something felled the giant in front of us. As Pert said before, it was a quick death.
Anybody that wants to can roll me either an Arcana or Investigation check. You notice absolutely nothing. Ari, with your investigation
I
check,
didn't mean to do that.
with your investigation check, Ari, you notice that that there was a trap up here, and you kind of see that that's what felled the giant.
I'll tell that to the party.
Okay.
Do you know how to disable traps, Ari?
He can't really find a mechanism to disable that trap. Neither can Landrin.
If you step away from it, I can try to trigger it with Mage Hand.
You're able to trigger it with the mage hand, and your hand kind of dissipates. And as you trigger it with the mage hand, you notice that the runes around the runes on the stone begin to shift and move, and they form words. The runes arrange themselves into a form you can read. Looking at all 4 boulders together, this is the message. To pass, you must speak the phrase of praise. The first is the weather of the icy violence. The second is the grandest of the creatures. The third is the matriarch of her land and people.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
Hey, is this like a riddle?
Yes. Alright, I'll type it out for you guys since
Yeah,
it broke out.
that would help. Thank you.
That's the riddle. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And this was on a piece of paper? Is that what you said?
No. It's it was the stones around the
Oh.
The stones that had the ruins.
Well, the matriarch of our land and people is like was like a queen.
What were the words that the giant said before that Petri said?
Sleet Giant King. So from that you can tell it might be a 3-word phrase.
It might be Sleet Giant Queen. Because it's matriarch, not patriarch. And the giant's too stupid to know what the difference between matriarch and patriarch is. Sleet Giant Queen.
Is that what you're going to say?
I'm just suggesting it. Because the giant in front of us said Sleet Giant King, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
Yeah, I could be that. I was also like Blizzard Giant Queen, maybe. I don't know if Blizzard is a type of weather.
What are you intelligence checking, Pock?
I didn't want to meta if I knew the highest or CR monster.
Bulwark is not, too intelligent, but he thinks Sleet Giant Queen sounds about right.
Alright. Is that the phrase you guys want to try?
I'll step away from the source of the...
I'll stand up and say it, because I'll have courage.
As you stand up and say it and attempt to walk in this doorway like the giant did, you
I want to tie a rope to me first and give it to my friend the Bulwark.
Okay. You shout the phrase "Sleet Giant Queen," and as you attempt to walk through the door, you are pushed back by a strong force, and you feel necrotic energy flow through you and take 6 damage.
I'll shake on the ground in pain. Ah! That was incorrect, my friends.
Maybe instead of going through it, we could have threw something through it.
Okay, there's only one way to prove your smarts. So Puck will go through. Hail Tarask Queen.
Pock, as you say "Hail Tarask Queen" in an attempt to walk through the door, you take 3 necrotic damage as you are pushed back by an unseen force and feel the necrotic energy flowing through you. Who was the first one that tried?
Landrin. Try Hell Giant Queen. That would make more sense, because you're saying, hello, Giant Queen.
You want me to give you... Do you want the DM to give you a hint?
Bulwark will say "Hail Giant Queen,"
And
that's what Lantern said, and then you'll throw a rock through it.
You notice the rock kind of flies through.
Oh, it went through. Then I'll walk through.
As you attempt to walk through, though, you are also pushed back by the unseen force and take 6 necrotic damage. It seems as though this wall of force will let inanimate objects through, but not living, breathing people.
Now, what happens if those boulders come in? They're rocks, but
They're
creatures.
living, breathing creatures, and they cannot move. They are actually stuck in the position they are stuck in.
Oh.
I'll check around the portal to see if there was some clues, some symbols, some hidden runes.
You can see that a few of those symbols look like they're kind of draconic ruins.
Oh,
Draconic ruins.
good thing I know Draconic.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
Draconic too.
if the runes are in fact dragon, then perhaps the uh, the most powerful creature is not a giant but a dragon. Because why would a giant put this trap down and put it in draconic?
And remember, guys, you are looking for caches belonging to the cult of the dragon.
Ah,
I'm not counting
So-
that as a hint for you, though.
so Sleep Dragon Queen or Hell Dragon Queen.
Which one do you want to use?
I'm gonna throw down some lay on hands on me first.
Okay.
Heal myself back up.
You have to target yourself for that.
Whoops.
I could do it. It was 4, right? Yep.
I will say, I'll give it another shot since I have learned new information, and I'll shout out Sleep Dragon Queen. Oh, maybe I should say it in Draconic.
You again say Sleet Dragon Queen and attempt to walk through, and again you are barred by an unseen force and are pushed back, taking 7 necrotic damage,
Ah,
which knocks you unconscious.
should I have had 4? Oh, I forgot that I had damage done to me.
Wait. Oh yeah, Landrin.
Let's see.
Oh,
I
don't-
I'll use Lay on Hands on Landrin,
Okay.
so he can get back up. I'll use all 5, sure.
Just use one. It'll be okay.
Okay, I'll use 1.
No, well, you don't have 711 damage. There you go.
A Bulwark will say Hail Dragon Queen, and then walk through.
As you shout, "Hail, Dragon Queen," and walk on through, you are not barred by anything. You pass through the through the wall of necrotic energy and are able to make it safely within the pyramid.
Great job, Bulwark.
I am the smartest person here.
Surely your genius is matched by no man.
By no high elf wizard.
I
And
will repeat the phrase and join them.
yeah, everybody else repeats the phrase and walks in. As you guys walk in, Ari and Pock are the only ones that see this. At the bottom of the pyramid, 60 feet down, lies several open chests. A few broken, burned, and bloated bodies lie amid the chests. After scanning the area for a minute, you notice a large hole in the ground at the corner of the pyramid. A few small digging implements, picks and shovels sized for kobolds. And you guys grab your rope that was outside, tie it up to one of the rocks nearby, and throw it down, and you all slide down like it's a nice little fireman's pole. And you don't have to make any checks for that. And as you guys further check the area, you actually, you know what? Before you do that, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, everybody. And I'm going to assume that you guys checked the giant's body outside before coming in here.
I leave no giant unturned.
No more trying to steal giant toes.
I already gave it to our little bear blood drinker.
Okay.
Thank you, by the way.
You guys on the giant find a scroll of comprehend language and a silver ring in his nose that's worth 200 gold. I'm just going to give you the 200 gold for the ring.
I guess always look up giant noses.
Bulwark, actually, you are able to thoroughly investigate the area more so than the your other fellow adventurers. And you, Bulwark, you notice all that is left of the treasure is a necklace made of human ears, a magnifying glass with the glass missing, and a deck of playing cards, marked so inexpertly that anyone could tell, all worthless except for the novelty. You find kobold tracks indicate that a large number of these creatures were here, and they tunneled into the pyramid through the floor. And no one's small enough to fit into that tunnel, really.
I am not small, I am large.
Yep.
That tunnel is not large enough for me.
Bulwark, you also find a crumbled piece of paper resting next to one of the kobold bodies, and it contains the following instructions.
I guess I'll hand it to the wizard first.
Yeah. Instructions written in common. As you hand it to Pock, Pock reads it out loud. Your tribe is wise to have accepted our offer to serve us, and Lord Trim, hope I'm pronouncing that as Thrym, we have provided you the instructions and tools you need. When you have retrieved the treasure from within the pyramid, meet us at the agreed upon location. You will be paid for your work, and we will let your tribe live. Remember, if our stone-skinned brothers find you, do not tell them of your agreement with us, or they will kill you.
Before reading the parchment, Puck will look at the hole and will feel quite ashamed. His second nature coming to effect. He feels he could be squeezing into a tiny space. If only his true body would.
As you continue investigating the chests, everybody go ahead and roll me. Actually, no. I'm gonna continue to use Bulwark's nice investigation check. Bulwark, as you continue investigating, this time looking through the chests a little more thoroughly, you notice in one of the chests upon close scrutiny is oddly crafted. There appears to be a false bottom in the chest. Several of the dead kobolds suffering from burns are in closer proximity to the chest than any others.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll step back.
And I'll do more the same. Try to trigger it from afar with Mage Hand.
Actually, before you even try to trigger it, you don't even know what's in there. So go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Yeah, you notice that there's some kind of magical glyphs around the false bottom of the chest. You figure with your knowledge of the arcane, you might be able to remove it. Roll me a dexterity arcana check. Basically, you're using your dexterity modifier plus arcana.
Notice the modifier I put on that.
Yep. Your dexterity is a -2?
is a 3.
Yeah, but are you proficient with Arcana?
Yes.
You would still keep the proficiency, so it would still be a 5. But that's actually good enough. You are able to find the right pattern, and you kind of rub out the arcane symbols, the arcane symbol on the false bottom, and you render the trap useless. As you find the action to cause the false bottom to open. Inside you see a book with the mark of the Cult of the Dragon on it. As you open the book, you notice that it is partially ruined by acid from the attempts of the burned kobolds around it. And as you flip through the pages, you notice that this book names people of interest and the locations of those secret members of the Cult of the Dragon. You figure the authorities may end up paying you a cold 100 gold coins for it. And I told you on the giant you found a scroll of comprehend language, correct?
Right.
And go ahead and, from reading that scroll, give me a religion check.
I didn't read the scroll.
No, it was Pock. Pock read the scroll out loud. Pock, with that religion check, you're able to determine that Trim or Trim is is a deity of frost giants. So you figure that some frost giants hired these kobolds to come in here and steal this cache, or this cachet.
I'll convey the information to the rest of the party members.
Kobolds, goblins, giants,
And a bear.
and a bear.
And as you guys finish thoroughly checking the area and noticing absolutely nothing of value other than the things that you found, you pull out Verada's scroll again, and you check the notes on the third cachet. The source I questioned about this cachet says that it was carefully hidden behind a secret entrance in a wall of a green-sided mountain. There is only one of those in the Grey Peak range, according to my research. The source also said that the cultist who hid the treasure was an expert in magical curses. And you notice that there's a little drawing of an area in the Grey Peak Mountains. You guys can easily climb back out of the pyramid and back down, kind of taking your time as you go down the boulders. And this time you make your way to an inn that's pretty close to the road near that section of the Grey Peak Mountains.
Before we leave the chest, can I check the kobolds for anything that might be on their persons?
There's absolutely nothing on the kobolds.
Okay. They were picked clean by their people.
Yep, pretty much. And you guys make your way to an inn and manage to somehow convince the innkeeper to give you a free night's rest. And you get a long rest. And there's the scroll of comprehend language for anybody that wants it. And once I sell the Cult of the Dragon book, I'll pass you guys the gold.
If I use the scroll and I rebuild my character, will I be able to have another ritual instead of comprehend languages and then learn, then add it to my spellbook?
You are able to change things on your character until you reach level 5. Once you reach level 5, you are stuck with what you got.
But I mean, will there be a chance that it won't happen? That the scroll won't be able to be added to my spellbook?
No, you can add it to your spellbook later if you recreate your character and don't have that scroll in your spell and don't have that spell in your spellbook. Like not recreate, but change things, change the spells on your character's spellbook, which you are honestly allowed to do it until you hit the 5th level.
I'm very sorry if you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm asking if it destroys. There's a chance it will destroy it, and I will not be able to copy it in the spellbook.
I'm not understanding how it would destroy the scroll. Are you saying you're going to cast that scroll?
To copy it, I think you have to cast it, or
No. To copy it, you just copy the spell off the scroll onto your spellbook, and yes, it does destroy that spell, that scroll. The scroll is rendered useless when you copy it onto your spellbook.
But it's a success.
Yes, but it is a success. You just have to pay. You just have to think you use downtime and gold to do it. I don't remember how much it is. I've never.
So I'll gladly take the scroll if nobody objects.
You would.
Nope.
You would honestly be the only one that could use it, anyways. Okay. You each get, as far as XP goes, you guys get another 100 experience. You also get another 5 downtime days. Take the scroll out of the party sheet, please. And Puck, friend, your story award, friend of Pert, PRRT. You helped alleviate the suffering of a Galebdur named Pert. It tells others of its kind, of your kindness, garnering you a positive reputation among elemental earth creatures. As an action, you can attempt a DC 10 Charisma Persuasion check to convince earth creatures of the elemental type not to attack you, as long as you do not attack the creature or other elemental earth creature it targets others. This, however, does not protect your allies. You lose this story award if you attack or otherwise harm an elemental earth creature.
If the document you're reading is electronic,
It is not.
Okay.
And you guys get another 75 gold. And at this point, I'm going to say let's take a 5-minute break because I have to go use the bathroom. And then we'll go on to mission 3, which will be the last mission for the night.
Okay.
Will you guys be able to make it for next Sunday to finish this off?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. We're going to take a 5-minute break and be right back.
Just out of curiosity, what does he mean you finish it off? You don't think we're gonna finish it tonight?
No, I'm not going to do all 5 adventures tonight, man. That's 5 hours.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought there was only 3 adventures.
Well, no, we're gonna get to. There's 5 missions, and we're gonna get to the 3rd mission tonight. So next week we'll do mission 4 and mission 5 and finish off the whole module.
Yeah, I will always be able to make it on Sundays.
You will?
Yeah, I can make it any Sunday.
All right, I will. BRBs.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
I'm back.
I beat you to it.
Yeah.
I think we are all here.
Okay. Actually, it looks like we're missing somebody.
He checked the first box.
Oh, okay, I see. So you guys, after having read the notes that Verada has left for you, Verada Store's notes lead you to a narrow path halfway up a mountain in the northern Grey Peaks. It's mid-afternoon. You guys left early in the morning. And let me put you on the map. You stand on the path looking down over a cliff to your right. The sheer wall of the mountain to your left, there is no obvious opening in the wall. Remember, her notes said there might be a secret door. Can everybody see the map?
It's loading in.
Okay.
They really made these maps high res.
Well, this isn't the actual map from the PDF. Somebody on DM's Guild was selling some high-res maps to go with it. I honestly wasn't going to use maps, and it looks like next week I'm not going to use maps. I'm probably going to just do a on off the grid and do a Theater of the Mind, because these are really laggy as shit.
Whoever scanned them in just did it.
Well, no, they scanned them in and then they touched them up on Photoshop to remove some stuff, and yeah, they made them like super high DPI.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I may do this one, just Theater of the Mind next week, just to get that quest over and done with. Alright, so what are you guys going to do as you're standing in this path?
What are our surroundings like?
To your right is a cliff that's just like a sheer drop ways down. You figure if you fall off, you'd die.
I am going to get in the back of the party and tie a rope from me to Bullrock.
And then on your left hand side is the mountain face.
Yeah, I just want to make sure the strongest members of the parties are on both ends. That way, in case somebody falls, they have a rope to grab onto.
Okay.
Okay. And I guess we'll go very tightly forward.
That's actually going back.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I saw Landrin go to the back.
Yeah. We have like 5 or 10 feet of like cliff area, so we're kind of okay.
Okay.
We'll inch forward though to be safe.
So as you guys are walking forward, go ahead and roll me, whichever one is better for you. Roll me a perception or intelligence investigation.
We missed the second one after intelligence.
Perception was the first one, or intelligence, whichever one is better for you. Pock, you notice a secret door in this area. Landrin and Bulwark, you notice a secret door in this area.
So there's 2 secret doors.
It appears so.
Oh, I point out both the doors to my party. Can I look at the doors?
Which one do you want to look at first?
I'll look at this one.
You're gonna try to open it?
I'll just look at it.
Okay, you're looking at it. Roll me an investigation check. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It is just a door. It is a secret door. You notice a little sliver of a crack along the wall.
What about this door?
Roll me an investigation check. Same thing. It just looks like a door to you.
Well, there's 2 secret doors here.
Which one are you gonna open first?
Which one should we open?
The left side's always the more profitable side.
Puck looks at the door in front of him.
I say the northern more one. We are tied to each other on rope though, right?
Yep.
Because that's a cliff face behind us. What if a strong wind blows and tries to knock us off? Only speculation though. I'll open the northern one.
Pock, you don't notice anything on that door. Just it looks like a normal door to you. And who's opening it?
I think Landrin's opening the northern door.
Landrin, as you open that door, you notice a glyph appear in the middle of it. And as the door swings open, the glyph flashes bright with blue energy. I need everyone to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, guys. I should have just waited for the wizard. Oh wait, Constitution save or check?
Save.
I don't know if it matters, Buck, but you threw down a check.
No, it doesn't matter because he has a plus. He doesn't have proficiency with Constitution saves, so it's the same thing. Pock, Ari, you guys take 6 damage. Bulwark, Landrin, you guys only take 3, and it's thunder damage in case it matters. And as you look inside that room, you see absolutely nothing but a dead end wall.
I'll sigh and say, I apologize, Puck. And Ari.
Are you guys gonna open the second one? Pock checked it very thoroughly and found no traps on it.
No, we should just walk by it. This probably wasn't the entrance.
Why did Pock go so far away?
He only has 2 HP left.
As you open that second door, you see...
Yeah, I'll open it.
Are you lighting a torch? Oh yeah, you're gonna need a torch. Here comes the lag for clearing the fog of war. So you can walk in, and the door opens into an unlit corridor of unworked stone. This natural tunnel soon splits.
I don't know if I have any torches. I think I do. I'm an explorer.
Yeah, you should have 10. I have 1 if you need it.
Yeah, I have a torch. I'll light a torch.
Okay. So are you all gonna walk the same way?
It's probably a good idea.
You kind of notice that these tunnels basically all lead to the same location. Which way do you want to walk?
I'm just leading the way north. I'm going slow. I'm looking around.
Okay. What's your
It's dark and scary.
What's your passive perception?
10.
I think Ari had a 15.
Yep.
Okay.
Landrin has a 13.
Well, Ari can be up here with me. I'll protect you as I light the way.
As you're going down that corridor, right here in this area, Ari notices that the ground seems a little different. It looks as though maybe somebody tried to cover a pit trap.
I'll pick up the boulder to the south of me and throw it in that dirt.
Roll me an athletics check to see how far you throw that boulder. You throw it right dead center of that dirt, and you open up a pit trap. But as you do, you hear some squealing and chittering from within the trap.
Oh, I think I hit something.
And out from that tunnel crawls interesting word. Crawl 3 giant rats.
Can I get a surprise attack on one of them with the rock that I threw?
No, because as you kind of look down that pit, you notice it leads into. There's like tunnels that seem to be connecting something under the ground. So they weren't all in that tunnel. You did happen to squish one though.
Nice.
The one that got removed because you guys are a weak party.
We aren't a weak party.
Actually, yes, you are. Parties
No,
of.
we aren't a weak party.
Hey,
Our enemies are just strong.
Hey.
don't question the GM. Go ahead and roll me initiative. I mean, if you want, I could play it off as you guys being an average party or a very strong party.
No, I'm just in character saying that we're not a weak party.
Okay. I know, I'm just messing with you. Landrin, it's up to you to see if you get higher than the rats.
Here comes my -1.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm the worst in initiative.
And the rats go first. This giant rat is gonna run up to you, Bulwark, and he's gonna bite you and miss. The second one is gonna run around here and bite at Ari. And the third one is gonna dash up to there, and that's the rat's turn. Ari, you are up.
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. Pocket is your turn.
I'll move up for line of sight and I'll send a skeletal hand toward.
You are outside, and that's pretty hard corner there, my friend.
How about here? You know, I'll come wherever needs to be.
From right there, you can see it. Your skeletal hand rips the life out of the that rat. Landrin, your turn.
As I see the skeleton hand pop the rat like a balloon, I'll just look back at our wizard and creep on over to help Bulwark.
Okay. That is a hit. And that kills it.
Watch your back, friend.
You take the sharp end of your war pick and smash it deep into the rat's skull. And as you pull it out, you notice a little bit of brain matter still stuck at the end of your war pick. And Bulwark, you are next.
I guess rats do have brains.
Tiny ones.
Haha! Feast your little beady eyes, rat, on my morning star. Taste the justice. It's your blood.
That rat squeaks and tries to take a bite out of you. And succeeds. But not he. After having been kind of dazed by your morning star, he doesn't bite into you as hard as he thought he did. Ari, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move and shoot it.
Alright.
Wait, we may want to question one.
You after having been kind of dazed by the thunder damage and the sound from the thunder damage, you pull back on your bow and you let fly the arrow, but your arrow strikes the wall and bounces off. Pock, it is your turn. Pock, I cannot hear you.
Okay. So
Go ahead.
I'll send a skeletal hand. I
You
press the hotkey. Okay.
yeah, you botched the spell pretty bad this time. Nothing happens. Landrin, your turn.
Can I get in there to take a melee swipe?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that. Then I'll sit next to my new friend Bulwark.
That was a hit. I doubt you're gonna do less than 3 damage.
I almost did it.
No, yeah, your modifier is 3. You would have killed it with anything. That kills him. Let me go ahead and give you guys a short rest after that, so you guys can go ahead and use hit
And now
dice
we know
if you like.
we'll always check doors.
And let's go ahead and just speed this up a little bit more. Alright, it's gonna lag for a second because I'm gonna reveal the rest of the map. Alright, as you guys step into this room, I'm just moving you to speed things up a little bit. As you guys step into this room, the floor of this large chamber is covered with ice. Two large humanoid figures, frost giants by their appearance, lie dead in the chamber of the room. Each clutches a bloody great axe in its hands, and each seems to have died from slashing wounds created by large bladed weapons. On the far side of the room is a 3-foot tall pedestal, and atop the pedestal rests a giant diamond. The diamond gleams with an inner light that is definitely supernatural.
Before we do anything, I'm gonna touch my friends and heal them up.
Okay. So you're healing them to full health?
I'm gonna do 3 on Ori and 1 on Puck. So Ori's gonna have 1 wound left.
Yep. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
So you said there was a corpse on the floor in front of us?
In front of the, like, right about where this arrow is, there's two giant corpses.
Oh, and it's near that diamond thing?
Yep.
That doesn't look good.
2 what corpses?
Frost giants.
Wow. Maybe we should consult the notes. Did she write anything about this treasure?
Nope. She just wrote about the location. She doesn't know anything that's inside of it.
What does it look like killed the giants?
From where you're standing, it looks like they killed each other. They have giant slashing. They have wounds that look like it came on them that look like it came from big slashing weapons. While you guys are deciding, I need to do something.
So this might be some kind of charming spell to get us to attack each other.
Well, that's no good. I do not have plans to attack any of you all, because you all uphold the law and follow the ways of Tyr.
Maybe we should stash our weapons farther away. That may also not be wise.
So do we think this cache is this diamond thing? It's inside the cache is inside the diamond?
I do not know.
You think the cache might be the diamond?
A resident Arcana wizard. What do you think?
Let me see what my memory conjures up. Having some lag issues.
Maybe. Your history, what are you using history for?
Trying to find out if I read something about something similar.
You haven't read anything. You don't, as far as you could tell, it's just a giant diamond with an otherworldly glow. You've never heard of anything like this.
You want me to go investigate it? I'm not wise in the ways of wizardry, but I will give you my weapons if that is what.
No, I'll do it. First, I'll try to remember if something I learned and to magical school remind me of such big glowing gems.
You've heard of elemental gems, but you've never seen a diamond like this. It doesn't resemble any of the elemental gems that you've read about or seen pictures of.
I will suggest the other party members to go back and I will go investigate.
As you approach the gem, when you approach, well, actually, as you approach the bodies, when you approach the bodies in front of the pedestal, the diamond rises from the pedestal under some magical compulsion. Beams of dazzling green light erupt from it, bathing everything in the chamber in a sickly green glow. Everybody make me a wisdom saving throw.
No, not the client.
Ari, you're fine. Landrin, you're fine. Puck, you're fine. Bulwark. As you have failed your wisdom saving throw, you are immobilized until the end of your next turn. Or, I'm sorry, incapacitated until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And you also have the story award, Stung by Greed. I will tell you what that does at the end of this adventure. And after that happens, appearing around the room are three masses of actually, it's more like two masses of translucent green energy. These masses pulse in rhythm with the light of the diamond as if they are connected by energy. The masses move towards you, lashing out with barbed tipped tentacles. With each lash, the synchronizing pulsing of the creatures in the diamonds grow brighter. Everybody go ahead and roll me initiative.
Yeah, 15's pretty good.
Puck, I need your initiative. Ari, you are first. I gotta tell me what you're doing, man.
I'm gonna move and shoot the diamond.
Okay, roll the attack. I actually have something set up for the diamond, I just have it hidden. That's a hit. As you hit the diamond, you notice your arrow hits it and bounces off, but it leaves massive cracks along the diamond as it flies off in another direction. Bulwark, it is your turn.
I'm incapacitated.
Yep. So you are skipped. And actually, that removes the incapacitation because that was the end of your next turn.
I will, I guess, follow the lead of my companion and run up and smash the diamond.
Okay.
Is there a target for the diamond? Nope. Okay.
Just roll it. I'll target it. I just have it set for invisible. Here, actually, I can give it to you. It's the big D. I just didn't want to pop it out and make it like obvious for you guys. I know it'd be like super hard not to metagame that. Yes, that is a hit. The diamond shatters and bursts into a huge pile of dust on the floor. And Pock, it is your turn.
Is that what you were trying to do, Ori? But good
Yeah,
idea.
it was pretty much what I was doing.
Good idea.
I will attack mode number 2.
Okay.
No, you know what? The other one. Sending a skeletal hand.
Okay. Moat number 1 is gonna fly around everybody in a wide arc and come up to you, Pock, and he's going to sting you with his tentacles and miss. Boat number 2 will fly over toward you, Landrin, and attempt to sting you with his tentacles. As his tentacles slap,
Oh God!
as his tentacles slap out, and
What can you do? What can you do with inspiration? Can you cause disadvantage or only advantage?
You can cause disadvantage, but you have to call it out before I actually do the roll.
Okay.
And you can also cause yourself advantage. This is going to require that you make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I make that an advantage?
Yes, actually
my
you can.
inspiration.
Go ahead and I'll take off your inspiration. Go ahead and roll your Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Outrageous.
You failed.
Yes.
So you take the full 3d6 poison damage.
And I am out.
You are stable, not dying. You're stable, but you're unconscious, and you are poisoned for 1 hour. And you're also paralyzed while poisoned this way. Damn, that thing is kind of evil for to have a level 1 character fighting it. Ari, you are next.
What square is mode 1 in? It's in between 2 of them.
Yeah, the squares are really hard for me. Actually, it's not in between 2 of them. It's in one of them. The blue squares are kind of off. Like in certain sections, they're right on with the normal square, with the grid from Fantasy Grounds. In other sections, they are not. So he's.
Now I'm swinging at MO1.
You can actually shoot at him if you wanted to. He's 10 feet away from you. You would be in this square right here.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. I take that as your Yep. Were you trying to use your bow or the sword?
The sword.
Oh, then you would have had to move up to do it. But yeah, that's enough. You end up stabbing Moat 1 and it fades out of existence and disappears. Bulwark, your turn.
After being whatever by the diamond, I'm just gonna run to the thing after being incapacitated and attack it.
Yep. That is a hit. It's a heavy hit. You smash that thing really hard with your Morning Star being extremely agitated with with what happened with the moat. Landrin,
Don't like being incapacitated.
you are still unconscious, paralyzed, and poisoned. Pocket is your turn.
This insectoid.
It's not really an insectoid. I think that looks a lot better than giant ball of light floating in the air. You missed.
Yeah, I will just do the back. I will fix it.
Actually, it's actually 90. There we go. This moat swings at you, Bulwark, with its tentacles and misses. You manage to dodge out of the way as its tentacles come whipping towards you. Ari, it is your turn.
I'm gonna shoot Moat too.
Okay. That will be a hit. You're not going to do less than 2 damage, so I was going to say don't worry about rolling the damage. Your arrow sinks into the bolt, and as the moat disappears, your arrow falls down to the ground. And this is just for you, Bulwark. You guys are still in the initiative order. The diamond dust from the shattered gems swirls, creating the form of a green-tinted spirit. It speaks in a provocative whisper. Your companions want to kill you and take your possessions. Kill them before they kill you.
What? No. No. That can't be true.
You are again incapacitated as you are suffering from hallucinations. And it seems while you were incapacitated that you ready your weapons and you attempt to hit poor Landrin that's laying on the floor, and you're struggling with yourself. So back to the top of initiative. Ari, what are you gonna do?
Can I do a medicine check on Landry?
You can walk up to him and attempt to do a medicine check to assist him. On Landrin?
Yes.
He's stabilized. You don't really have to do a medicine check on Landrin.
Okay. But I still missed a Bulwark.
Okay. Well, you come up to Bulwark. Go ahead and roll me that medicine check.
He still has the incapacitated effect on him.
Yeah, he's hallucinating right now.
Oh, well.
He basically saw a green spirit tell him to kill you guys because it looks like you're gonna kill him. Okay. Bulwark, on your turn, give me a wisdom saving throw. But since Ari was able to convince you with his medicine skill that try to get you to snap out of it, give me your saving throw with advantage. As you try to shake out of it, you aren't able to, and you continue to see this green tinted spirit still whispering to you. Kill them before they kill you. Landrin, you are still unconscious on the floor. Pocket, is your turn. How did you take... Oh yeah, you... Who are you doing the medicine check on?
Well, Landrin, I'm trying to help even more if that's possible.
He's just unconscious. He's not really bleeding. He doesn't look to be dying.
Then I'll try again on bulwark.
Okay. This time you're not successful in convincing Bulwark of his hallucinations. Bulwark, this time without advantage, just roll me a wisdom saving throw. You this time you manage to snap yourself out of this hallucination and your incapacitation, and you are back to normal, stowing your weapons and realizing that it was all just a hallucination.
This area reeks of evil.
You guys are out of initiative. You notice Landrin still laying on the floor unconscious. Do you want
I want to use 5 points of my lay on hands to cure his poison.
Okay. That cures his poison and his paralyzation, but he's still unconscious. I'm assuming that doesn't give him hit points when you do it that way.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Alright, to speed things up, I'm going to go ahead and say it's been about a while, you guys, and Landrin gets up with 1 hit point. And as you guys search the room, you find on the 2 giants, each of them is carrying a potion of healing, so you each receive 2 potions of healing. You also find 100 gold coins between the 2 giants, and you are able to collect the dust from the diamond, and you figure that you can sell it for a total of 100 gold. And that is the end of that mission. And you guys receive each 100 experience. So that is mission 3, 400. You also each receive 5 downtime days. And Bulwark, you have the Victim of Greed Story Award. You were stung by greed, and your soul has been infected by the deadly sin. When you are in the presence of great wealth in the form of coins or gems, or jewelry worth over 1,000 gold pieces, you are stunned until the end of your first turn, as your mind reels at such great wealth. You can remove this with a remove curse spell, which, since it is the end of the adventure, you can pay the, what is, remove curse. You can pay the 90 gold to have the curse removed.
Boy,
Yeah, I
you
think
take it
I'll
out of
have
the
to.
party.
Or the party can aid you in paying that 90 gold. But again, that is up to the party.
Of course, Landrin will
Yep.
pitch in. No doubt.
I very much appreciate it.
So that's
This curse is shared by us all.
that is 90 divided by 4. Where are you, trusty calculator?
I'll pitch in 25. It's easier that way.
It's actually 22 and 22 gold and 5 silver.
Just take 90 out of the gold pieces that we got for the adventure.
Okay. So there you go. You write the story reward down and then mark it off and say that the party helped pay for it. And you guys, since it is the end of the adventure, you end up making it back to the. You make it to a small town near the Gray Peak Mountains, and you all earn a long rest and find some help for Bulwark. You also have 2 potions of healing in the party sheet now.
I will not take a potion since you all pitched in.
So I think Bulwark took the first potion. That leaves Pock and Ari to take
Yeah, I'll
potions
take
each.
one.
Damn, this adventure gives you guys a lot of gold. Go ahead.
I'll let one of the other big guys, the melee that didn't have a healing potion, he can have it. I don't think Puck will have much use of it.
Landrin.
I will take the potion.
Alright, that is all yours. And that is it for today, guys. I will see you next Sunday.
Yep, thanks for running.
How much downtime is that in all?
5 downtime and no renown. None of these adventures give you renown. They will always give you 5 downtime though.
So we have 15 downtime total.
Yep, 15 downtime total, 300 experience. You guys are level 2, by the way.
Ooh.
And yes, you can level up before the next adventure.
Just had to get cursed to get to level 2.
I can't believe they threw those in here. Like, this is an adventure for level 1 players. I mean, granted they had very little HP, but I still can't believe they threw those in there. That was kind of messed up. Especially at 3d6 poison damage. Like, what the hell were they thinking?
But it didn't instant kill.
Yeah, it wasn't a poof, you're re-roll a new character kind of deal, but it did knock somebody out unconscious with the first hit.
But it was a crit too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, that was my second crit that happened to me.
Well, the poison wasn't crit damage, because if I had rolled that crit damage, it would have been 66. Normal for the poison damage was 3d6. Alright, guys. I appreciate it that you joined me tonight. I am I'm assuming somebody's still logging, still leveling up or something, or you guys not leveling
I'm
up?
good. I have the books on my own.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And you know how to,
Yeah.
yeah, you know how to pull your guys off from the server.
You go to manage character, then import or export.
Yep. All right. I will catch you guys next week then. Have a good night.
All right.
Have a good night. Thanks, dude.
Good night. No problem.
Thanks for running it.
Great
Yeah.
game.
Thanks for joining me. Have a good one, guys.
Yep, thanks.
No problem.
Thanks.
No problema.
Did you already put that other game up?
Yeah, it's actually a linked game, so you guys are automatically signed up for it. I
User
just need
disconnected
to
from your channel.
check you off as played before I forget. You guys should already be in the in that other game for Sunday, September the 18th. William,
See you next week.
Justin, see you next week.
Yeah. See you next week.
See ya.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. Microphone muted.
Alright, my fellow Twitchers, I am going to bed, but if you come back tomorrow around the same time, 12 midnight Eastern, I will, well, that would actually be,
User disconnected
yeah,
from
tomorrow,
your channel.
12 midnight Eastern. I am running another adventure as the Dungeon Master if you guys want to check it out. Have a good night, guys. I will catch you tomorrow.